Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On the ground, this is James Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Alert! Ready? Stay tight. Out. Alert! Present.
From the gun, it's Allen. It's taken in, it's James Cook. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
Half. Ready? Present.
Here's Allen to throw. Moving to his right. He's looking deep for Shakir.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
They converge on quickly. They'll only get a couple. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8.
Sit high. Yo. Sit high.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Midfield shot out of the cannon. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 35 yards.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
Sending it downfield for Likely. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
What's that?
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. They're going to mark them down up past the 35. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
Half.
motion goes Cooks.
Go.
Allen to the throw on 1st and 10. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Half 10. Hey, hold. Half 8.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
56.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6.
319. Hey, tight. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Stop. Right in. Offense. It's out.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up.
So first off, nice job picking up enough for the 1st down. But I got to be honest, Mike, when he caught it, I thought he was going to put his foot in the ground and get physical and run through contact and try to score. I'm not so sure why he just so quickly ran out of bounds, even though he was able to pick up the 1st.
Forced out wide, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
That is caught. He's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bills will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Alrighty. Sit up.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get on.
On the give, here's Henry. They'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Taron Johnson up to make the tackle.
DC ready?
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to have the Ravens first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
It's not.
Off the play fake. Jackson. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. That is Joey Bosa getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Play action now. Jackson. Once to his right. He runs with it. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. That one good for 29.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But he needs some space.
And he'll take this one in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
That's a heck of a run right there. And I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all away.
Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
56. Gun.
From the gun, here is Allen. Into the hands of Coleman. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. Allen. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That's taken in, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Brown 80.
In motion goes Cooks. Allen going to throw again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Middle. 5 wide.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Go. He'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. the...
56, 56. Alert. Half 85, half 85.
In motion goes Cooks.
That's it.
On third down, it's Allen. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They'll stop the clock at 24 seconds to go until halftime.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So, not quite
56,
first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
Half 10. Alert, alert, alert. Off 52. What's that?
Throwing again. It's Allen. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down.
He's efficient under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So back up after the sack, and now it's third and long. One final throw before the break. And he'll take it on in. A little Shakir. Touchdown, Bills.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understand here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
The kick is good. Exciting finish to the half. We are tied as both teams head to their respective locker rooms. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, it's Mitchell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
Hands up. Sit hard. Sit hard.
A first down throw for Jackson. Pass caught left side by Likely. He's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one there to start the second half. 41 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Before that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up second down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Second down, Jackson. Driving for the goal line. We're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much.
Good blocking, and he's in. Derrick Henry, touchdown, Baltimore. His second TD of the game. This one gives his team the lead. No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. They go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Alert! Ready? Is it?
They'll start on the ground with weight. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go.
Allen now on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Middle. Half 10. Very nice. 5. Get down.
From the gut, Josh Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Allen going to give it to him. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And he will score. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdowns of the afternoon. Prater, extra point is good. And the Bills will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Exiting the pocket right. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now Lamar will hang on to it, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
180. 180.
Well drawn. Here's Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's a 2nd and 9. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Bills first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now to give to Cook. It's running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and get fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. This is caught 2. And he's into the end zone yet again. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Alfa, sit on! 180!
Put out on the ground with Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
DC, ready?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards the pickup there. First down, Baltimore.
180!
On play action, here's Jackson. Forced out left. He'll look for Flowers downfield. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Raven first down.
DC, ready? Hey, Alpha, sit hot!
Again, it's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be marked down at the 7, and it will set up first and goal.
Oh, one ready? 180. Get up.
Henry. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Again, it'll be Henry. He's got another one. Garrett Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Johnson now to return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll come up for first and 10. Now Allen. This one downfield for Kincaid. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Five wide. Alert! 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 Alert!
In motion goes Cooks.
We go.
On second down, Allen. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Here we go. This is fourth down.
319. Middle.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. 24-yard pickup as they convert on fourth down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes...
Could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by Quentin Simpson. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut back on some of the interceptions.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 38 yards. So it's a win here for the Ravens. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.